Is a Fox 17 winter weather alert.
We have some winter precip falling just in time with our winter weather advisory now in effect and going all the way through 10 a.m. tomorrow for much of West Michigan. It does exclude Oceana, Newaygo, and Montcalm and Mecosta counties where we're just not expecting to get a whole lot of winter precip there. But we're now already starting to see some of this snow mixed with freezing rain and sleet coming in from Indiana. And this is out towards the Kalamazoo area, Three Rivers, Coldwater, and even a little bit of thunder sleet getting really close to the state line here, so we may get a little bit of that towards the Sturgis area, where we're already also starting to see a changeover on radar, at least from snow to more of sleet and freezing rain. So this is all going to kind of expand with time, but notice it is pretty patchy, so that's what we'll be dealing with for a lot of this time frame while we, over the next 12 hours, have the chance for some of this sleet and freezing rain. It will be light and patchy, and you can see a lot of energy down to the south. A lot of that lightning and thunder activity to the south will stay there, but we might hear a clap of thunder or two, which is pretty cool for a winter system. It just does show that there is a lot of energy. Temperatures through the overnight will end up right around 24 for Grand Rapids. Areas to the south like Benton Harbor have been sitting around 30 degrees, and that's probably where we'll stay. It will be breezy with the freezing rain and the freezing drizzle moving in gradually, but the best time frame for seeing coverage of freezing rain or freezing drizzle, that's going to be between probably 1 and 3 a.m. This is a snapshot of 2:30 where likely most of us will be getting some of that either light freezing drizzle or freezing rain. This pink color again makes it look like it's going to be coming down very heavily. It will be very light. Our overall accumulations are only going to be a couple hundredths of an inch. Going into the 5:36 a.m. time frame, the system is starting to exit. It does get a little bit patchier in terms of the freezing drizzle, but still we'll be able to get a little bit of that accumulation. Going into maybe noontime, there could be some additional freezing drizzle just kind of lingering around due to the moisture levels towards the surface, but as we go into the evening, we will certainly clear out, and we don't really have too much in terms of additional precip that will be happening after 6 a.m. So it's going to be very marginal. You can see very little accumulation for most of us here, less than 1/10 of an inch of ice, most of us only getting a couple hundredths of an inch, and that's not a lot, but it is enough to create that glaze of ice, especially on bridges and overpasses, and it's almost invisible. You can't see it. So as soon as you hit that bridge going at a good clip, you may be sliding because you'll be encountering, unfortunately, all of that ice. So drive carefully. There may also be a little bit of very light snow that kind of peppers in here too. I'm not as concerned about that as the ice. Going into tomorrow afternoon as well, it's going to be quite breezy. We do have wind alerts along the lakeshore for gusts that are up to 55 miles an hour. Those of us inland, we don't have an advisory. We're still going to be really windy, 25 to 35 mile an hour winds for much of the day. But tomorrow is going to be the warmest day of the week. So I guess at least we have something to look forward to there. Going into Saturday and Sunday, though, there is a bullseye of some heavy snow that will be happening somewhere here in Michigan, likely for some of us in West Michigan, but it's too early to tell exactly where. That is going to be the next system to watch, though, where we could get some pretty heavy snow at times. Looking at 20s, though, for most of our high temperatures this week, definitely a cold week.